This is WSPC Albemarle. The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. WSPC Albemarle. This has been a test of the emergency alert system.
The Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS, is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This has been a test of the emergency alert system on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS. This was only a test.
Mornings with Tom Stryker. Today's Variety, I-94.
I just realized when I said, this is a test of the emergency alert system.
Morning then becoming mostly cloudy. 50% chance of showers. Thursday. Highs in the mid-70s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour once again. The forecast for rest of today. Mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour. And now we'll look at your forecast for Medford and central Wisconsin. 3 to 5 feet. Rest of today. Mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour. 57. And no precipitation was recorded during the past 24 hours. Taking a look at the 4 to 7 day forecast for Medford and central Wisconsin. For Friday night, showers likely in advance of thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-50s. Chance of rain 60%. Saturday, partly sunny with a 50% chance of showers. Highs in the upper 60s. For Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of showers. And lows in the upper 40s. Alert system. Sunday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. For Sunday night, the test is partly cloudy with lows in the mid-40s. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. For Monday night, mostly clear in the evening and partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
This is Skagit County Department of Emergency Management conducting a test of the emergency alert system. In the event of an actual emergency, this system would bring you important information. The following tones will conclude this test.
WHO Radio is testing its emergency alert system equipment.
This is a test of the Iowa Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This concludes this test of the Iowa EAS.
Pensacola Bay, north winds at 5 knots. Air temperature was 80 degrees.
The National Weather Service
report
in
from the
Mobile,
east
Alabama.
Wisconsin Island was
The
not
preceding
available.
signal was a test of the NOAA weather radio warning alarm device. For Mobile, KEC 86 Milton, WWF 55 Jackson, KH59 Dillister, WNG 646 Britain, WNG 640 Leakville, and WNG 607 Greenville.
This is the National Weather Service in Mobile, Alabama.
Situations.
The preceding receiver was a test of the weather radio warning alarm device for stations KEC 61 Mobile,
and your receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 9 and 10 a.m. and between 6 and 8 p.m. each Wednesday. If there is a threat or existing severe weather within the area Wednesday, the test will be postponed until the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm, will vary at any given location. This variability, which is normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even if you are using a good quality receiver, which is in good working order. The warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings, which affect the following counties:
until the next available good weather day.
George, Green, Jackson, Perry,
especially the warning alarm will vary at any given location.
Baldwin, Butler,
This variability, which is normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even if you are using a good quality receiver, which is in good working order. The warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings, which affect the following counties:
and Walton,
in Mississippi, George, Green, Jackson, Perry, Stone, and Wayne. In Alabama, Baldwin, Butler, Choctaw, Clark, Coffee, Conecuh, Covington, Crenshaw, Escambia, Geneva, Lowndes, Mobile, Monroe, Pike, Washington, and Wilcox. And in the Florida Panhandle, Escambia, Okaloosa, Santa Rosa, and Walton. This has been a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm device. We now return you to our normal program.
Test of the emergency alert system, originating from the EAS local primary station for this area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a tornado, a toxic material release, or other state or local emergency that affects your safety, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes the test of the emergency.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the emergency alert system, originating from the EAS local primary station for this area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a tornado, a toxic material release, or other state or local emergency that affects your safety, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes the test of the emergency alert system.
For Monday.
Sure. West of today,
This is NOAA's National Weather Service in Wilmington, North Carolina. The preceding signal was a test of the weather radio station, KEC 95 Public Warning System.
our radios monitoring the station. Same allows people with a special receiver to be notified of watches and or warnings affecting only the...
This is the National Weather Service office in Buffalo, New York. The preceding signal was a test of the weather radio warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated by this signal to warn of the impending hazards.
This is the National Weather Service office in Fort Worth. The preceding signal was a test of...
Service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for the hazardous weather.
North Carolina Emergency Alert System. This is only a test. Broadcasters, in cooperation with local, state, and national authorities, have developed a system to provide the public with important emergency information should the need arise. This concludes the monthly test of the North Carolina Emergency Alert System.
Is expected on Wednesday, or there is inclement weather. The test is postponed to the next fair weather day. This concludes this test of the NOAA weather radio and same alert systems. This is a test of the NOAA weather radio warning alarm device for WXL34. We activate this alarm for the following counties in New York State: Albany, Rensselaer, Montgomery, Fulton, Saratoga, Schenectady, Schoharie, Greene, and Columbia counties. This has been an alarm test. This is a test of NOAA weather radio's warning alarm daylight time weather conditions. Heads-off and system. The attention signals you just heard will automatically activate special receivers to warn of the impending hazard. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm feature will vary with distance from the transmitter. This test is conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon, but may be postponed if there is hazardous weather in the region. In that case, the test will be held on the first available good weather day. We now return to our regular programming. Tipton. This concludes the weekly test of weather radio station KEC 74.
Of the NOAA Weather Radio warning alarm system. We normally conduct the test on Wednesdays around 11:15 in the morning. However, if there's a threat of severe weather on Wednesday, we'll postpone the test until the next available good weather day. Be advised that weather conditions will affect the signal quality of the broadcast. We'll activate the warning alarm tone for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties. On 162.40 megahertz from Onondaga. Those counties are Branch, Calhoun, Clinton, Eaton, Gratiot. On 162.475 megahertz from Hesperia. Those counties are Muskegon, Newaygo, and Oceana. Megahertz from Mount Pleasant. Those counties are Clare, Gratiot, Isabella, Mecosta, Midland, Muskegon, Newaygo, Oceana, and Ottawa. On 162.475 megahertz from Plainwell. Those counties are Allegan, 475 megahertz from Plainwell. Those counties are Allegan, Barrie, Van Buren, Kalamazoo, and Calhoun. On 162.425 megahertz from Wolf Lake. Those counties are Manistee, Wexford, Mason, Lake, Osceola, Oceana, Newaygo, and Mecosta. This concludes the test of the NOAA Weather Radio warning alarm device.
This is a test of the NOAA Weather Radio warning alarm. During periods of potentially severe weather, special receivers are activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests for these receivers are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. When there is a threat of severe weather on Wednesday, the test will be postponed until the first available good weather day. reception of this broadcast, and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver and perfect working condition. The tone alert will be activated for selected watches and warnings affecting the following counties.
Every light is burning in a house across town.
The temperature was 82 degrees. The wind was more detailed weather, water, and climate. 500.
This is a test, only a test, of the emergency alert system from the Snohomish County Department of Emergency Management. Had this been an actual alert, this system would bring you important information.
Will be ozone. Peachtree City, it was sunny. 80 degrees, dew point 6. Thursday, mostly sunny.
The NOAA All Hazards Weather Radio Alarm System. NOAA National Weather Service normally conducts this test every Wednesday between 11:30 a.m. and noon. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed until the next fair weather day. You will be informed between 7 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. each test day if the test will or will not be conducted. This test is conducted to give you the opportunity to ensure that your radio alarm system is in good working order. This has been a test. Locations impacted include South Tower, V Tower, and Empire Mike Arrest.
Noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter will occur even if you are using a quality receiver in perfect working order. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will normally be activated for warnings in selected watches within a 40-mile reception of receiver in perfect working order. Access by calling our automated forecast line at 850-942-8851. In perfect working order. The warning alarm tone will be activated for hazardous weather watches and warnings for the following counties in northern New Jersey, southeast New York State, and northeast Pennsylvania, in New Jersey, Bergen, Essex, Hunterdon, Morris, Passaic, Somerset, Sussex, Union, and Warren. In Pennsylvania, Monroe, Northampton, Pike, and Wayne. And in New York, Orange, Rockland, and Sullivan. This concludes the weekly test of NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards, station KZZ 31 in Hamburg, New Jersey. Thank you for listening to NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards. Northeast winds 5 to 10. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flash flood warning for northeastern Washington County in north central Maryland, northeastern Berkeley County in the panhandle of West Virginia, northeastern Morgan County in the panhandle of West Virginia, until 3:45 p.m. At 11:46 a.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Hagerstown, Municipal Stadium, Robinwood, Fountainhead Orchard Hills, Paramount Longmeadow, Wilson Conococheague, Williamsport, St. James, Longmeadow, Halfway, Morgansville, Funkstown, Falling Waters, Fairplay, Clear Spring, Pectonville, Big Spring, Big Pool, Middleburg, Warrenton. This includes the following flood-prone roads: US Highway 11 near Falling Waters Camp, Allensville Road at Back Creek, Route 11 near Fountainhead Plaza, Potomac Avenue near Magnolia Avenue, Tom's Run in Clear Spring. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. In hilly terrain, there are hundreds of low-water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross flooded roads. Find an alternate route. South winds around 10 miles per hour, shifting to the west in the afternoon. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of thunderstorms. A slight chance of showers in the evening, then a chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-50s. Chance of rain 40%. Friday, cloudy in the morning, then partly sunny. A 20% chance of showers. Highs in the mid-60s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s. Lows 45 to 50. Saturday night and Sunday, mostly clear. Highs 65 to 70. Lows in the mid-40s. Sunday night, clear. Lows 45 to 50. Monday, highs in the mid-70s. Monday night and Tuesday, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-70s. Lows 50 to 55. The extended weather outlook for northwest Minnesota, including the Bemidji, Thief River Falls, and Baudet areas, for next Wednesday, September 14th through the following Tuesday, September 20th, is for near-average precipitation. Precipitation normally expected during this period is around 0.92 inches. Also, warmer than average temperatures are expected during this period. The average high temperatures are in the upper 60s to lower 70s, while average lows are in the mid-40s. At 10 a.m. in Bemidji, it was fair. The temperature was 70 degrees, the dew point 48, with a relative humidity of 45%. The wind was southeast at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.24 inches and steady. At Park Rapids, it was fair. The temperature was 69 degrees, the dew point 47, with a relative humidity of 45%. The wind was east at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 35 to 85. Southeast wind, 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour and Thursday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds around 10 miles per hour, shifting to the west in the afternoon. Up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of thunderstorms. A slight chance of showers in the evening, then a chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-50s. Chance of rain 40%. Friday, cloudy in the morning, then partly sunny. A 20% chance of showers, highs in the mid-50s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s. Lows 45 to 50. Saturday night and Sunday, mostly clear. Highs 85 to 70. Lows mostly sunny with a temperature of 82. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. Monday night and Tuesday, partly cloudy. Highs 70s. Lows 3 to 55. The extended weather outlook for northwest Minnesota, including the Bemidji, Thief River Falls, and Baudet areas, for next Wednesday, September 14th through the following Tuesday, September 20th, is for near-average precipitation. Precipitation normally expected during this period is around 0.92 inches. Also, warmer than average temperatures are expected during this period. The average high temperatures are in the upper 60s to lower 70s, while average lows are in the mid-40s. At 10 a.m. at Bemidji, it was fair. The temperature was 70 degrees, the dew point 48, with a relative humidity of 45%. The wind was southeast at 7 miles per hour. The pressure was 30.24 inches and steady. At Park Rapids, it was fair. The temperature was 69 degrees, the dew point 47, with a relative humidity of 45%. The wind was east at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.23 inches and steady. Across Minnesota, it was 72 in Itasca Park and 69 in Collier. It was fair.
were able to cross. It was partly sunny. Now in Lakota, temperatures were between 67 and 69 degrees. Mostly sunny, and temperatures were between 76 and 78 degrees. In East it would rain 20%. Sunday night, it was fair, and the temperature was warm. It was fair, and the temperature was 49. You are listening to North National Weather Service. At a frequency of 162.425 megahertz in Wichita, weather radio for the north central Minnesota area. The current time is 11:12 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Here's your area weather outlook. Hazy fun will continue today into Thursday due to an open line. Warm with highs today and Thursday in the 80s. A cold front will move through Thursday and behind a cooler air. There is a chance for a weather showers and perhaps a thunderstorm Thursday night in the Friday over the southern Red River Valley and Minnesota Lake Country. Dry Saturday and Sunday, 43 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow at 7:01 a.m. The current time is 11:16 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11 a.m. at the Tulsa International Airport, it was sunny. The temperature was 82.7. Relative humidity 66%. The wind was north of 6 was 30.14 inches in rising. Around Oklahoma this hour, in Oklahoma City, it was sunny with a temperature of 83. In Martinsville, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 82. In Charleston, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 85. In Ponca City, it was sunny with a temperature of 84. At the Tulsa Riverside Airport, it was sunny with a temperature of 82. In Tahlequah, it was sunny with a humidity 66%. The wind was north at 6. The pressure was 30.14 inches and rising. Around Oklahoma this hour, in Oklahoma City, it was sunny with a temperature of 83. In Bartlesville, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 82. At McAllister, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 85. In Ponca City, it was sunny with a temperature of 84. At the Tulsa Riverside Airport, it was sunny with a temperature of 82. In Tahlequah, it was sunny with a temperature of 86. In Muskogee, it was sunny with a temperature of 86. Around the region, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 87. In Kansas City, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 79. In Joplin, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 79. In Springfield, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 77. In Wichita, it was sunny with a temperature of 83. In Fort Smith, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 82. And in Fayetteville, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 76. Once again, in northeast Oklahoma, skies ranged from sunny to mostly sunny, and temperatures were between 82 and 86 degrees. The forecast for the Tulsa area, including much of northeast Oklahoma. As for today, the Aberdeen, South Dakota climate summary for yesterday, September 6, 2022. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny. Highs around 101. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers.
This is the National Weather Service office in Aberdeen, South Dakota, with the weekly NOAA weather radio test. The warning alarm tone and the emergency alert system have just been activated. These tones will precede the broadcast of emergency messages. This is a test of NOAA weather radio's warning alarm systems. During severe weather situations, receivers built with the tone or emergency alert features will be automatically activated for watches and warnings affecting your area. This concludes the live test from the National Weather Service office in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
Showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 40s.
Bailey Zimmerman blowing up in country music, and you'll hear him with KSU 105.7. This is a test from the emergency alert system. It's only a test. That was a test from the emergency alert system. Had there been a warning, we'd let you know about it on KSU.
Bryce Canyon National Park. Not expected today and possible on Thursday. Fort Canyon Lands National Park. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. Fort Capitol Reef National Park. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. Fort Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. Fort Graham Staircase Escalante National Monument. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. Fort Grand Gulch. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. For Natural Bridges. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. For San Rafael Swell. Not expected today and not expected on Thursday. For Zion National Park. Not expected today and possible on Thursday. Here is your forecast for the following area in Utah, Salt Lake Valley. Heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time this evening. Today, sunny. Highs around 104 to 106. Tonight, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 70s. Thursday, partly cloudy in the morning and becoming sunny. Patchy smoke in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-90s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Patchy smoke in the evening. Lows in the mid-60s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Friday night, clear. Lows around 60. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 60s. Highs around 90. Sunday night and Monday, mostly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. Highs around 90. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of rain showers. Lows in the lower 60s. Tuesday, partly sunny. A chance of rain showers. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of showers 50%. Here is the forecast for the following area in Utah, Soil and Rush Valleys. Heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time this evening. Today, sunny. Highs in the upper 90s. Tonight, mostly clear in the evening and becoming mostly cloudy. Lows around 70. Thursday, partly cloudy in the morning and becoming sunny. Highs around 90. Thursday night, mostly clear. Patchy smoke in the evening. Lows around 60. Friday, sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Friday night, clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. Saturday night and Sunday, partly cloudy. Lows around 60. Highs in the mid-80s. Sunday night
in Clark County in Washington. With the cooperation of public safety broadcasters and cable operators, this system informs you of events that pose an immediate threat to your life, health, or property. If this had been an actual emergency, official information would have followed the alert tone. This test was originated by Clark Regional Emergency Services Agency in Vancouver, Washington. This concludes this test message.
Northwest wind speeds of 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour until midnight, becoming light. And now the extended forecast. Friday through Saturday night, mostly clear. Highs 85 to 95. Lows 45 to 55. Sunday and Sunday night,
This is a test of the NOAA weather radio warning device.
During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of these receivers normally are conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. When there is a threat of or existing severe weather in the area on Wednesday, the test is postponed until the next good weather day.
Chance of rain 40%. And now the forecast for the central This is a test of the public warning alarm system. I repeat, this is only a test. The warnings are issued by the National Weather Service in Grand Junction. The warning alarm system will automatically activate weather radio equipped with this tone alert feature. Tests of these weather radio receivers and the warning alarm system are conducted by the National Weather Service in Grand Junction every Wednesday between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. An exception will be made if severe weather threatens or is forecast to occur in the broadcast area on the day of the test. When this happens, the test will be performed on the next available good weather day. The warning alarm tone will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties in western Colorado: Mesa, Garfield, Delta, Montrose, Eagle, Pitkins, Gunnison, Ray, San Juan, La Plata, Archuleta, Moffett, Route, Montezuma, Dolores, San Miguel, Grant, Jackson, and Summit, in eastern Utah, Uinta, Grand, San Juan, Duchesne, and Emery counties in northwestern New Mexico, Rio Arriba, and San Juan counties. Once again, the National Weather Service has just conducted a test of the public warning alarm system. We now return to our normal broadcast cycle.
Critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly based on these clues in the evening. Lows 41 to 50. Sprinkles in the evening. Sunday and Sunday night, mostly clear. Highs 81 to 89. Lows 49 to 57. Monday and Monday night, mostly cloudy.
Seas 5 to 8 feet. Sunday, variable winds less than 5 knots. Becoming west 5 to 15 knots.
Following the alarm
Seas
tone,
5 to 8 feet.
receiver should have
Sunday night, west to southwest winds less than 10 knots.
transmitted
Seas 4 to 7 feet.
receiver.
You are listening to No Small Hazards Radio, station KWO35 in New York City. This broadcast originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office located on the grounds of Brookhaven National Laboratory in Upton, New York. Station KWO35 broadcasts on a frequency of 162.55 megahertz. Current time is 1:30 p.m.
Eastern weather radio warning device. Air pollutant. We now return to normal programming for children, the elderly, as well as persons with respiratory problems. Those individuals who are
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
3 to 5 specially designed receivers or warnings or selected watches are issued for potentially dangerous weather situations. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted each Wednesday between the hours of 11 a.m. and 12 noon. If any warnings or watches are in effect or threatening weather is possible, the test will be postponed until the first good weather day. Again, this has been a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm at the AS signal. We now return to the regular broadcast cycle. Warning remains Thursday for the Antelope Valley. An excessive heat warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time Friday for the Ventura County and Maine Coast. Warning is the National Weather Service Office in Portland, Oregon. The proceeding was a test of NOAA Weather Radio's warning alarm. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If there is a threat of severe weather on the day of the test, it will be postponed until the following week. This concludes this test. We now return to our regular programming. Lows near 70. Monday, partly sunny. A 20% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower to mid. This is the weekly test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers will automatically activate to warn of impending weather hazards. The weekly test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm will normally be conducted by the National Weather Service on every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If severe weather is occurring or possible, the test will be postponed to the next good weather day. The warning alarm is activated for weather warnings and selected watches, hazards, and special non-weather events that affect the following counties: San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties and adjacent coastal waters. Here is the synopsis for Southeast California, Southwest. This has been a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm Tone, an emergency alert system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specifically built receivers are automatically activated by these alarm tones to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of these receivers and the warning alarm tones are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. Once again, this has been a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm Tone, an emergency alert system. To return to our normal programming, this message will be followed by 3 short bursts of digital radio WW4 serving southern Gillard County. In Daggett, it was the current time is 11:46 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And the relative humidity 23%. Here is the synopsis for Southeast California, Southwest, and South
This is a coordinated required monthly test from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety, along with the broadcasters in your area. If this had been an actual emergency, instructions would have followed the alert tone. No action is required.
Beginning to cool. By Friday, tropical moisture will spread over much of the area with
monthly test for BC3. Ceci est normal de liste un test mensuel obligatoire pour pourcent quasi 1%.
required weekly test for BC3. Ceci est normal de liste un test hebdomadaire obligatoire pour pourcent calcium 1%.
This is a test of the Fargo operational area of the North Dakota Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded.
Daylight time. At 2:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles west of Cold Spring, Oregon, 15 miles northeast of Willis, moving south at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Eastern Conroe, Cut and Shoot, North Cleveland, and Evergreen. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The National Weather Service in League City has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Montgomery County in southeastern Texas, southwestern San Jacinto County in southeastern Texas, southern Walker County in southeastern Texas, until 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Willis, moving south at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Conroe, Willis, Panorama Village, Cut and Shoot, New Waverly, Woodlow, and Lake Conroe Dam. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. And thunder. The National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for Mississippi Sound until 4:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located 8 nautical miles northwest of Mississippi Sound, moving west at 5 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels and oil rigs, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. The severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine location, Mississippi Sound.
This is the National Weather Service office in Honolulu, Hawaii. The preceding signal was a test of the NOAA Weather Radio's public warning system. This is only a test. Tests of the signal are normally conducted every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If there is a threat of severe weather on the day of this test, it will be postponed to the next available fair weather day. For hazardous watches and warnings, the warning alarm tone will be activated for the following counties. In the KBA 99 listening area, Kauai, Honolulu, Maui, and Hawaii counties. In the WZ 2557 listening area, Kauai County. In the WWG 75 listening area, Maui and Hawaii counties. In the WWG 27 listening area, Hawaii County. This concludes the weekly test. We now return to our recorded programming.
This is the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
A severe thunderstorm was located near Southwest Florida Airport, over near Fort Myers, and is nearly stationary. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Fort Myers, Page Park, Page Field Airport, East Dunbar, Fort Myers Villas, Pine Manor, Tice, Southwest Florida Airport, Gateway, and Buckingham. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Lee, Florida.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system. If this had been an actual emergency in the San Diego area, official messages would have followed the alert tones. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
The following is a weather alert for the following counties in Montana: Bighorn, Carbon, Stillwater, and Yellowstone. The National Weather Service in Billings has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Stillwater County in South Central Montana, West Central Bighorn County in South Central Montana, North Central Carbon County in South Central Montana, Southwestern Yellowstone County in South Central Montana, until 4:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 4:01 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Joliet, or 16 miles southeast of Columbus, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Laurel, Joliet, Fromberg, Pryor, Billings West End, Edgar, Boyd, Roberts, Saleza, Cooney Reservoir State Park, Park City, and Rockvale. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties in Montana: Bighorn, Carbon, Stillwater, and Yellowstone. hazards weather radio alarm system. NOAA National Weather Service normally conducts this test on the first Wednesday of the month between 6 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed until the next available day. You will be informed between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. each test day if the test will or will not be conducted. This test is conducted to give you the opportunity to ensure that your radio alarm system is in good working order. This has been a test.
This is a test of the emergency alert system of the inland northwest area. In the event of an actual emergency, broadcasters would be bringing you important public safety information.
Louisiana, West Central Livingston Parish in southeastern Louisiana, West Central Livingston Parish in southeastern Louisiana, South Central East Baton Rouge Parish in southeastern Louisiana, until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Shenandoah, or near Denham Springs, moving south at 10 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Baton Rouge, Denham Springs, Oak Hills Place, Prairieville, Westminster, Old Jefferson, Village St. George, Inniswold, and Shenandoah. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 162 and 175. Interstate 12 between mile markers 2 and 11. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following parishes in Louisiana: Ascension, East Baton Rouge, and Livingston.
Leave 1 foot.
This is the National Weather Service in Mobile, Alabama. The preceding signal was a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm device for stations KEC 61 Mobile, KEC 86 Milton, WWF 55 Jackson, KIH 59 Dillinger, WNG 646 Britain, WNG 640 Leakesville, and WNG 607 Greenville. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and your receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 9 and 10 a.m. and between 6 and 8 p.m. each Wednesday. If there is a threat of or existing severe weather within the area Wednesday, the test will be postponed until the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm, will vary at any given location. This variability, which is normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even if you are using a good quality receiver, which is in good working order. The warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings, which affect the following counties: in Mississippi, George, Greene, Jackson, Perry, Stone, and Wayne. In Alabama, Baldwin, Butler, Choctaw, Clark, Coffee, Conecuh, Covington, Crenshaw, Escambia, Geneva, Lowndes, Mobile, Monroe, Pike, Washington, and Wilcox. And in the Florida Panhandle, Escambia, Okaloosa, Santa Rosa, and Walton. This has been a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Warning Alarm device. We now return you to our normal program.
test of NOAA Weather Radio's warning device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of impending hazards. This evening test is conducted on the first Wednesday of each month between the hours of 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. When there is a threat of or existing severe weather, the test is postponed until the following Wednesday evening. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, may occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working order. The warning alarm will be activated for warnings in selected watches affecting locations in portions of West Kentucky, Southeast Missouri, Southern Illinois, Southwest Indiana, and Northwest Tennessee. This concludes this Wednesday evening test of NOAA Weather Radio's warning device. We now return to our regular programming.
This is the required monthly test of the emergency alert system for the entire state of Alaska, effective until 4:30 p.m.
Again, the forecast for Des Moines and surrounding locations for tonight is mostly clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Slight chance of showers lows around 60. The preceding was a test of the warning alarm system of National Weather Service radio station WXK 91 in Topeka, Kansas. During potential or actual dangerous specially built receivers are automatically activated by the system with the National Weather Radio Hazards Warning Alarm System in cooperation with the Emergency Alert System.
I recognize this
Even though on the mid-50s, receiver insufficient rain during severe weather, the warning alarm will be activated for severe thunderstorm and tornado watches, and for severe thunderstorm flood warnings. The warning alarm will also be used for civil emergency messages. A test of the warning alarm feature of National Weather Service Radio is conducted at 12 noon and 7 p.m. each Wednesday, unless there is a significant risk of severe weather in the area. 52 at Montezuma, WXM91 at Raspen Lake, WN Riley, Geary, Atchison, and Morris. We now return to normal programming. WNG 666 at Iowa Falls. WNG 668 at
Norman might be going now.
WNG 688 at Langston. KJY 63 at Forest City. For a detailed listing of what counties are served by each transmitter, please visit the NOAA Weather Radio section of our website at transmitters and associated broadcast areas. WXL 57 at Des Moines. WXL 94 at Bremer County. WXK 84 at Fort Dodge. KXI 98 at Marshalltown. KXI 62 at Montezuma. WXM 91 at Raspen Lake. WNG 730 at Agala. KZZ 51 at Carroll. KZZ 68 at Van Wert, KXI 65 at Lennox, WNG 666 at Iowa Falls, WNG 668 at Denison, WNG 688 at Langston,
KJY63 at Forest City. For a detailed listing of what counties are served by each transmitter, please visit the NOAA Weather Radio section of our website at www.weather.gov/themoorning. Once again, please visit the NOAA Weather Radio section at our website, www.weather.gov/themoorning. This concludes our test. We now return to regular programming. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast. Northeastern Malheur County until 6:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time or 5:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 6:06 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time or 5:06 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Brogan to Castro Ridge, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Severe thunderstorms will be near Castro Ridge, Parsnip Peak, Little Grassy Reservoir, and Antelope Reservoir around 6:10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Reynolds, South Mountain, Henley Basin, and Black Warrior Mountain around 6:20 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Wheeler, Silver City, Murphy, and Melba around 6:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Fayette, Ontario, Parma, and Emmett around 6:40 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. When safe to do so, please relay storm reports to the National Weather Service in Boise via local law enforcement or National Weather Service Boise Facebook and Twitter accounts. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties in Idaho, Ada, Canyon, Gem, Hawaii, Fayette, and Washington, and Malheur, Oregon. Here is a severe thunderstorm warning announcement from the National Weather Service in Great Falls. For the following counties in Montana, Cascade, Choteau, Judith Basin, and Mark. The National Weather Service in Great Falls has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Eastern Mark County in central Montana, Judith Basin County in central Montana, Southwestern Choteau County in north central Montana, Eastern Cascade County in central Montana, until 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 6:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 16 miles north of Black Eagle to 19 miles southwest of Geyser to near White Sulphur Springs, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour wind gusts, and widespread blowing dust. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Visibility will be reduced to less than 2 miles at times in blowing dust. Locations impacted include Great Falls, Fort Benton, White Sulphur Springs, Stanford, Belt, Geraldine, Highwood, Black Eagle, Geyser, Carter, Nahart, Flowery, Windham, Sapphire Village, Stockett, Utica, Shonkin, Loma, Checkerboard, and Rainsford. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. If you have to drive within the warned area, be prepared for significant reduction in visibility. Warning for northwestern Geneva County, Western Boise County, Western Valley County, Fayette County, Northern Canyon County, Gem County, Adams County, Washington County, Northeastern Baker County, Northeastern Malheur County, until 7:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, or 6:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 6:40 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, or 5:40 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Richland to near Hometal, moving east-northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Severe thunderstorms will be near, halfway, Richland and Carson around 5:50 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Cambridge around 6:50 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Oxbow Dam and Brownlee Dam around 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Goodrich and Brownlee Reservoir around 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Emmett, Eagle, Council and Bear around 7:10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Sweet, Horseshoe Bend, Monter and Lost Valley Reservoir around 7:20 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. McCall, Gardena, Ola and New Meadows around 7:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Strong wind gusts can produce sudden drops in visibility due to blowing dust. When safe to do so, please relay storm reports to the National Weather Service in Boise via local law enforcement or National Weather Service Boise Facebook and Twitter accounts. Repeating, a severe
hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. Locations impacted include Manjack, Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Moripas, Rygulets, Lake Borney, the midpoint of the Causeway Bridge, Eden Alam Keter. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 9:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine location, Mississippi Sound.
This is Benton County Emergency Management, conducting a required monthly test of the emergency alert system. In the event of an emergency, this system would provide you important information. The following tones will conclude this test.